Hey guys, and welcome back to Ultimate Squid Gaming, and back to a vlog, an actual proper vlog. So in this video, as you can probably see, I'm going to be unboxing and doing the initial setup of my Aqua One Dynamic 58 Aquarium, and behind it I've also got the stand. This is replacing my existing Aqua One Aquastyle 380 tank, which I've had for probably at least 10, probably more than that. I mean, I found the PDF online, it was dated 2008, so it's probably from before 2010, and I know is some videos on my vlog channel that are from my aquarium from 2010, and I've got like calcium in there and everything. So yeah, I had that aquarium for a long time, but unfortunately the filter unit started to leak and it flooded the cabinet, which of course is just made out of chipboard, so it completely fell apart. So I decided, well, because for the last couple of weeks that aquarium has been sitting on the floor, I've decided to buy a new one. So I brought the Aqua One Dynamic 58. I've got the little spotlight and a TV setup so I can see what's recording, which, yeah, I've had to mute because feedback. Let's get straight onto it. I'm not sure how good the quality is going to be. It's very kind of cramped because on this side there's a cupboard and on this side there's a desk. So yes, so this is going to be really difficult to try and record, but let's attempt it anyway. You may see my jeans and my orange socks. Okay, spin it around so we've got a piece of tape at the top. Okay, wow, okay, it's literally just, I'll just bring you up. We can bring it up. I'm not sure if this HDMI cable is long enough. It is. We've literally just got the tank in here and the boxes, which I'm a bit I know polystyrene isn't recyclable, but I am a bit disappointed that there's no like polystyrene packaging at all to protect this, especially considering that this arrived on a pallet. Yeah, that's not very good, Aqua One. I'm a bit displeased, but I'm just going to pop you back down and I'll take all these boxes out and have a look, see what's included. Okay. Got one piece here, which, yep, the glass sliding lid part. The instruction manual, should you wish to read. A filter for Dynamic 58. I love how the internal bits are just in plain white cardboard boxes. And the LED lighting section. Okay. I'm going to open these up first before I can open the tank. So let's move the tank out of the way so that we can get a bit more viewage in here. Okay. Also, yeah, I may have to pause it and change the memory card because there's not much left on this camera. Okay, let's move it down. That's quite a cool looking shot, actually. Okay, let's have a. So I think the coolest thing is probably the light. So, I mean, it's not too important, the glass bit. I mean, glass is glass. Let's open this up. It's really difficult trying to get a good camera shot. Because, yeah, I've only got this tiny little, like, tripod. Where do you open it? Oh, it's upside down. Okay. Ooh. It's just in like a cardboard inner thing. Okay, so we've got the standard plug, standard UK plug. Of course, if you bought this in America, you'd have a 110 volt with a prong, and of course in Europe you'd have the Euro plug. Okay, how does this? See, that's just through there. There we go. It's nice to see that it's actually like detachable. I don't know why, but it's got that sort of like garden lighting, outdoor Christmas light kind of, well, it's not focused, sort of like ringed connector on the end. In fact, it may even work with outdoor Christmas lights. So undo this. So yeah, trying to do this one-handed. I don't know why, I've got both hands and I'm only using one hand. Isn't that typical? Let's go. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Honestly, our recycling bin at the moment is so full. There's so much stuff in there. Ooh, it's got like a diffuser on the end. Very nice. It almost looks like one of those like retail spotlights. And it's got a little screw, so it's just pressure. It's just held on to the tank with pressure. You can see the cabinet box in the background. I will plug this in. We'll see if it works, because why not? Why ever not? Okay. Just a little tube. I'm just going to plug them in. I guess that they're the same. I'm not really sure, because one's slightly longer than the other. Whoa! That is... Wow! That is so much brighter than the light in my tank that I've got at the moment, which actually is LED itself, but yeah, I retrofitted it. It originally had, I think it was 1 CFL in there, but wow. The manual, which, yeah, standard manual. I'm sure there's nothing too... Okay, it's got the replacement filter media, so that's useful. 58 litre. Do not use the appliance for reasons other than the intended purpose, and it's got someone sitting on it. Why would you sit on an aquarium? That is slightly bonkers. And they've actually put... Oh, that's an LED strip light there. Come on, camera. Focus. Yeah, I always love the safety things. They're just... Some of them are just so bizarrely funny. Oh, my camera has... The battery indicator has just disappeared, which is odd. Okay. So yes, it's got like the sort of the Finding Nemo style filter. Okay, all that stuff. Yada yada yada. You know, the stuff that if you've ever had an aquarium, you know exactly how to do. You got like a glass lid section, which, let's open this. I mean, it's also difficult because it's like in front. Ooh, just one bit. Very nice and shiny. Put that in front of the TV, just somewhere to put it. And another piece. There we go. Also, ooh, is that scratched? Is that just... It's just reflections. Quick tip, whenever you replace a TV, as long as the old one technically works, keep it. It comes in useful so many times. Even though this has got tons of dead pixels and weird coloured lines, it's so useful. With the filter. Ooh, okay. Right, so this is a bit all stuffed in here. Oh, there's the filter outlet nozzle. The filter itself. Whoa, it is shiny. Oh my goodness, it's a bit scuffed, but that is... I've only got 30 seconds left on this memory card. But yeah, so I don't know if it just recorded that or not, but it fits onto the aquarium with suction pads. That is strange. It looks like it's preloaded with media. I mean, we'll open it. I will just change this metal plastic tie. I love how ghostly my skin looks in this bright light. Yeah. If I can figure out how you open it. So I might just have to, there we go. Sometimes you just have to cut those cable ties. Oh, there we go. Oh, interesting. So obviously the thing just attaches on the end there, on the nozzle, and yeah, you've got filter media. Yeah, so we've got a, oh yes, I can use that as a little stand. So you got your carbon cartridge. That is actually a larger carbon cartridge than I expected. Interesting, it's the exact same design and I think size as the Aqua 380 cartridge. Interesting, and now my finger, oh, they're not actually too bad. So obviously just slots in. Okay, let's get the plastic filter foam out. So this obviously just slots in IC. So it just kind of goes in, like there's notches on the plastic. I know you can't see a thing, but yeah. It's difficult enough doing this in person, let alone like recording it as well. Yeah, this is the problem with these kind of filters, they just don't make it easy to do stuff. So yeah, just slots on like so, and it should, there we go, slot in. Yay! I done it! I'm going to do the old fashioned thing and put it upside down and lift the box. Hopefully this will work. Okay. Oh yes. Yes. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Yep, it's upside down. Oh, and we got plastic to peel. Yes. Oh. Oops. We're gonna have to put that. Oh yeah, clip. Here we go. That feels so good peeling that off. People that leave that plastic on things are strange. Very strange people. Who doesn't want the... So that must be the back with there's more on the bottom as well. Actually that's the top. Like yeah, just get rid of that bit. Oh boy, I love it. What is it? Something inside. Some more plastic wrap. You're gonna have to join me for this journey. Welcome to the sink! I didn't expect that to just, wow, look at that carbon's part. So I'm just going to give these a wash. Some water. Yes, this is just standard tap water, it's not like dechlorinated. I will of course put tap water conditioner in there. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to wash out the I'm going to put these. I know, I'll put them in the box. I don't know how I'm going to wash out the tank itself. That's quite hot, this. Yes. Now let's move on to the Aqua One Dynamic 58 cabinet, which is on its side. Let's see if we can pop this the right way up. Actually, it might just pop open, because there's the top section. I'm hoping that there's tools included. If not, I may have to go on a tool hunt. I don't even know what it uses. Let's see. Oh, it's one of these ones with the whole... Is it the whole top lid? I think the whole top lid's off. Okay, pop this down. Yep, there it is. Ooh, we got some polished. Weird. The case is better wrapped than the aquarium. We've got polystyrene. We've got plastic shrink wrap. Oh, there's obviously the screws and tools. Okay. Let's see what's the best way to open this. There we go. Out it comes. Go, it's free and there is so many bits of plastic. I'm really going to have to do a hoovering after this. Okay, one piece. Wait, what? Is that attached? Okay. Ready? Oh, they may just be stuck together from the vacuum. Weird plastic stuff. You know, that's weird. I think it's like really thin polystyrene. This stuff, horrible. Okay, right. Where's the manual? There's the manual. Oh boy, there's so much like plastic stuff. Okay. So I'm going to hope that there's going to be tools in this little box. If there isn't tools in this box, yes, I'll have to go and find. Mind you, I'm not the greatest at making things. Even flat pack furniture. Yeah. Even though I've got a PT qualification in technology, I'm still not good at it. Okay, we've got this, obviously the little sort of new style kind of cabinet press lock thing. Here's one. Okay, so we need 3 of these little ones with just a little bit of screw. 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have a screwdriver? We do not have a screwdriver. Damn, do we need a screwdriver? Yes, we will need a screwdriver. I found a screwdriver! Yes! Okay, so I think, okay, that's the base bit. So this needs to go around the other way. So they need to go, as you can see in this picture, one here, one here, one here, and one here, I think. Yes, you can see the holes at the end. Get our screwdriver. Okay, they're all screwed in. Now we need to get number 2, which is this section here, and do the same thing. 4 more of those tools. I'm not sure what they're called, those tools, where they're sort of, they've got like a shaft in the middle, but just like a sort of a little screw bit on the end. Focus. Focus. Go. Now we've got 5 and 6, which I assume from these little pieces. 5. Oh, there's 7. 6 is on the other side. 6. Thought I was going to hit my lighting rig then. It's the most crazy thing. I've got the halogen like desk lamp and the light for this aquarium, and it's the light for this aquarium works really well as like sort of kind of mini studio light. Okay, so we need 1 and 5 in the corner here, and 4. No, 1 on 6 and 5. 4 on 5. So 6 is this piece. As it goes. Oh, we need one of these lights with whatever these things are called. Doesn't actually say that, but clearly we are. I think maybe we don't. Maybe we could. Do you know, I'm going to shove one in anyway, regardless. So with these little things, you should kind of like pop them in into the hole, like so. Then you pop it on, and then tighten. There we are. Definitely the right piece. Oh, and then I see this. We've got a little interesting. It's got wooden dowels on the instructions. They're shown as you have to put them in yourself. Interesting. Oh, they're called a cam. That's what they're called. So these are pins, and these little circular ones are cams. Interesting. Okay. Now we need. So. Oh, I've just done 2 bits in one. Okay. Alright, so now we need 3 onto 1. Okay, where's 1? I'm so hungry, honestly. I feel like I might have to order a pizza after this. Oh, I haven't had a takeaway pizza in ages. Yes, I really need a takeaway pizza. Okay, which piece is free? Here's free. So this goes onto the back too. Somehow. Oh, like that. Understand? Oh, so that's obviously the rear because it's got like the cable port. Honestly, I wish all furniture had cable ports. Come on. There we go. Excellent. And now we've got where do they go? They must go in the back, I guess. Whoa! There goes. Luckily the glass isn't cracked. Yes. Why did they make it so difficult? Honestly. They don't make things easily recordable, do they? Not in the least. What these things is. Come on, there we go. There we go, so let's steer around that away. Excellent. Oh, no, it's not. Why is it so difficult? So that goes like that. Oh, I see, so obviously the... Come on, that's on. What the... The wooden dowels don't go anywhere. They literally... Oh, hang on. It goes the other way, because of course that's the base. Oh, I'm stupid. Honestly, I am stupid. Oh boy. This is so difficult. I have like the spatial awareness of like duck. Ah, that's where the wooden dowels go. Where's the screw? There's the screwdriver. I hate this stupid like cams. Oh, they're such a pain. Oh, there we go. Now we've got three, 6, 1. Turn it over. Oh, let's see, so saying use this, but where? Which part's part 3? This one. Where do I screw this in? Right. 2 goes. Oh, see, it's pretty obvious where 2 goes. Just slide. It's not going to mess around right in there. Excellent. Well, it's taking shape. There we go. I've actually patterned it on the bottom. Definitely getting a pizza after this. My goodness. Domino's. I haven't had Domino's in such a long time. So expensive, but I feel like I've worked for it. That's where the screw's meant to go, so it makes sense now. So confusing. Get in. God. There we go. Now it makes sense where that screw's meant to go. Meant to go through there. That makes perfect sense. What the? There we go. I need to make sure I'm not screwing this way. Okay, so it's screwing in. It's screwing on. Now 5 goes on the top. Now it makes sense. I've got 4 more of these cam things. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like there's probably going to be more of these, like more bits than you're actually going to need. Come on. Recording at the same time. I know the recording is going to be really poor, but yeah. Just gotta do it, you know? I feel like this kind of thing is always a good thing to record. Oh, this one's got a screw inside it. I'm gonna have to unscrew the screw. Two, yes, they do have the spiky bits. Okay, not 4. Which way round we put? So confused. Oh, we need part 4. So this must be the door section. Yes, it is. noticed it's got the holes. Okay, here's part 4 with the little holes on it, which is where these go. There goes the lamp. Okay. Actually, I'm quite impressed. I don't know how long we've been recording for, but we're still recording, so that's one good thing. I haven't had to go and grab another memory stick. 1, 2. Come on, get in there. Come on. Come on. Don't mess around, screwdriver. Just get in the thing and screw it down. In and screw. In and screw. In and screw. Come on. There we go. 1, 2. Wow, the focus is incredibly well focused on this camera. Honestly, it's like the worst camera for doing this kind of thing. Come on, get in there. Get in there. There we go. Crikey. Oh, it's going to be the right way as well to screw in. Excellent. There's like a hole in the middle, but the hole's like too big for the screw, so as you can see, it just kind of goes through. That makes no sense. Let's pop that in there so you can kind of see close up. Oh my god, my battery's dying. This is not good. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something to, what I'm gonna do here. I'm just gonna pause it and then, yeah. Okay, so we finally managed to get the cabinet done. It's a bit wonky, like the cabinet, but it's all good. I'm just filling it up with the old hose. Unfortunately, I did try and record it, but my camera crashed. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure why the hose is going quite so slowly. Let's have a look. It's working, but just not very well. Quite sure why there's so little pressure. It's working. There's definite flow, but okay. So I found a better hose nozzle. Let's go and turn that back on. Because that's like a dribble. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it just takes ages for it to. Maybe it just takes ages for it to actually come out of the hose. Since I'm low on space, I'm just going to let it fill up, and then I'm going to continue the recording when it's like maybe about here or so, quite high up. Okay, I think this will be the final one. Well, I'm just going to fill it up to here. I'm not quite sure how much you meant to fill it up. Obviously the filter and everything will use up some. There we go. Oh boy, difficult to use it. Okay. Grab the filter media. Not quite sure where I popped the where did I pop the filter? Oh, there it is. On the floor. The cover. Okay. Okay, so I've just put 6 capfuls of the tap water conditioner in there. Unfortunately, I've had to go over to my phone because my camera is, for some reason,